Hi everybody and welcome. My name's Brian Aldis and this is my wife Kathy.
Hello, I'm here.
You'll be hearing from Kathy in just a second. Look, what it is I'd just like to welcome you all to the Global Choices Group and just saying what a fantastic decision you've made on joining Forever. We're here along with your sponsor. If it's not us, we're here to help you develop, to grow your business. And we've put together a training site, which is part of what we hope will help you become successful. And Kathy's going to take you through this a little bit.
I'm actually sure it will help them become successful. As Brian says, my name's Kathy Aldis. And just to echo what Brian said, yeah, great decision you've made, get started with Forever. What the purpose of this really short video is to give you an overview of how best to use this site so that you can get up and running really quickly and get the best out of the material that's on here in a logical fashion. That's going to help you. It's going to help you, add to the skills that you came into the business with, but specifically give you some business skills. As a team, you might be watching this from the UK or you might be in a different part of the world, but that doesn't matter. This site is essentially a portal, if you like, where we can all log on to. Certainly you can bring your new team members onto to help them get up and running. If you are at this section now, unless you're established in the business and you're checking the site out so you know what your new team members are coming to, I would figure that those of you predominantly watching this, you're brand new. You're a new Forever business owner. You've got your business in a box. If you're anything like we were all those years ago, and like most people, you'll be really excited and then the next minute you'll be nervous and then you'll be excited and then you'll be nervous. Don't worry about that. It's absolutely totally normal. In fact, if you weren't like that, it would kind of freak me out because you'd probably not be thinking too much about what it is you got yourself into. So bit of a journey to start with, a bit of a up and down, but don't worry, we're here to help. As Brian says, we might be your direct sponsors, we might not, but we're in the team, we're all in this together. We're all in this to help each other move forwards. You may be thinking we're filming this from an exotic, jungle or something. There's a lot of noise outside. We actually live by the sea, so it's seagulls, and there is some cockerels in the next garden, so it might get a bit noisy later on. I'll just shout if it does. Okay then, so this is the first pod, if you like, in the training site, and after you've finished this welcome video, you'll then be moved on to watch Forever's compliance videos. So they've been put together by the company to make sure that when we are running our business, whether it's the business side or the product side, we know that we're absolutely compliant. This section itself, it's not long. There's probably about 6 or 7 short videos. Most of them are only a couple of minutes long, so it's not going to take you forever and a day, and I would suggest that you go through this section all in one. So there's this welcome video, so you know when your new people join, they're going to get exactly the same, and then they're going to be able to go through the compliance. After that, you'll then be allowed to hop on to the next pod, and the next pod is all about essential. There's 5 sessions in there. Each of them is probably about 45 to 60 minutes long in duration, I should say, not long. That's essential induction. Now, that series of 5 has been designed, it's been put together by ourselves and leaders within the team. It's been put together to help a new business owner such as yourself go from knowing absolutely very, very little about the business and wondering what comes next. Those 5 sessions are going to take you through to being very competent and confident in lots of areas. Also, within that same section there is a retailing section. We encourage and coach people to understand how to retail a 4 case credit a month business. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking, crikey, case credits, I've got no idea what she's talking about. Within your box, within your business box, if it hasn't arrived as you're sitting watching this video, within that box there's it's a training manual. It's called First Steps to Manager. It's actually going to be your Bible for your first 6 months. Now, your sponsor, again, if you're not directly working with us because you're not frontline to us, your sponsor will be sitting down and you will be going through that training manual First steps to manager, and if I've confused anybody with the term case credits, it's all in there. But don't worry, we've got lots on here, and I know already on joining the team you would have seen the market and plan video, but you'll be able to refresh yourself with that on here. So within that second section, we've got essential induction and we've got retail, and you can then get access to everything else on the site. And the third section is quite a large pod. It's got various webinars and videos on there, not just ourselves, people within the team that's helped were out. You know, this has been a team effort, and we cover lots of different areas. So things like building your team, you know, understanding how to build your team, how to show people the business when you're prospecting, a bit more about retailing, different types of events that you can do, product launches, how to get that side of your business up and running, how to understand the marketing plan, how to move up the marketing plan, lots of this. It's too much to mention at this moment in time. That's just a small flavour of what's in there. But remember, you're in this first section and you can't move out of this section until you've completely watched all the compliance videos. And we want, we don't want you to be stuck in here, but we wanted to set it up like that so that we know right from the beginning you understand about compliance. And if some of those areas are a bit grey, you can always ask your sponsor. Now, talking about questions, we do, outside of the trainings and the webinars that we've got on here, we do have other sections. There's a frequently asked questions section, so I would suggest that if you have got questions, that's the first place that you go to, because there's lots of different, you know, there's not lots of different questions within the business, but most of us have our questions pop up at different times. So you need to check that out. We've also got a list of lots of other sites to do with Forever, foreverliving.com, foreverknowledge.com, various other sites where there's lots of information on for you to get your questions answered. Also, we have a section on recommended reading and listening, so that's business, books and CDs, what you need to do right from the beginning to start adding to your overall business acumen. There's a team testimony pod, so that you'll be able to listen to other people's backgrounds, why they got started in the business. You know, you might get your light bulb moment, or it might be handy for you to show a prospect one of those testimonies, and lots of other sections. So we want to say once again, welcome to the team. I'm not going to say good luck with your business, because building a business with Forever, and we've been in the business a long time now, building a business with Forever is not about luck, and I'm sure you get that. It's about putting the effort in that's required of any new venture. You know, we're not a get-rich-quick scheme. We are a get-rich-if-you-want-to company, but it's not overnight, you know. So I say to people, there's not one good reason in your first 90 days for not considering carrying on with what you're doing. So remember, big learning curve in the beginning, but we're here to help you, as is Forever as a company, and Forever have some great trainings. So immediately after you've watched this and gone through this section, I'm sure that your sponsor, again, if they're not us, has got your first planning session booked in and some product launches lined up to do with you. So what I would say is dive headfirst into it, get running with it and keep running with it. And we're here to help you every step of the way and to support you. So thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.